When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. At the 40, there he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. They'll give it to him again. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play, it's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. And he rolls into the house.
Perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game.
And right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Now on first down from the 40. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's got him. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that...
Touchdown, Ohio State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gonna try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff to the single running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
2nd down coming up.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
I just know I was going down.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and
Wide open spaces. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Running back searching for a hole. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Hawkeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game.
Back to pass, it's Sayed.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some.
He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. Lots of running room. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That penalty is the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Ohio State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he makes the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. A fitting place to begin, and with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Peoples. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete to the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the 1st down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the ground. He's got it again. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Finds his man down the middle. Oh, a lot of space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the route is on. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught. Got room at the 35. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unleashes it on the run. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire